Hello. Do you know who we haven't done a run with? Lazarus, but also Eve and Cain? Oh, I thought we did a run with Cain already, but I guess not. I guess we could do one as Cain. Cain or Eve? Cain or Eve? Cain or Eve? Eve, because I feel like it. And also, Cain isn't really as good anymore as he was in the previous game, and Eve is actually kind of fun now, so it's like, whatevs. Alright, Scorpio. This will be kind of like the Eden run. Maybe we'll get Brimstone and stuff again as well. But maybe we won't, but at least we have the Poison Tears. So either way, whatever we're gonna do, it's going to be at least somewhat green. Now, one thing we could do as Eve is immediately try and lower our health to 1 heart on account that... Oh, that's not bad. On account that it would give us the Whore of Babylon effect, which would be nice. It increases our speed. It probably increases our damage a little bit as well, but I keep forgetting to actually check if it does that. But by the time that this video goes out, I'll probably have checked that, and then I'll know for certain. But that will, we'll see about that, I suppose. Either way, we're just gonna keep hitting things. That fly is gonna stay there for a while, but at least we can kill these guys. We can just poison all these guys for a while. At least sometimes they just explode by themselves as well, and that took care of a lot of them. But it still leaves us with the issue that this little fly over here is a little bit lost in its endeavors. And it's not doing an exceptionally good job at not being above rocks. And I'm gonna say this is somewhat of a bother. But eventually, it'll get inside my... There we go. There we go. It didn't... Like, my tears don't currently even kill black flies in a single hit. And that is an indication that my damage is not quite the bee's knees. But... it'll get better when we have taken our first devil deal, when we're near death. Like, there's a lot of instances where it's gonna be great. Also, there are 2 locked rooms in this floor so far. If we can get a second key, I might risk opening one of them to see what's behind the one that isn't the shop, basically, because I'm curious. I'm curious which one of these in... Like, there we go. Now we can see what's behind the locked things. And maybe, like, there's a chance that one of these just requires 2 keys and that I didn't pay close enough attention. But it might also be a cool room that's really cool. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's a cool room. So here we get the Book of Secrets. Using this sort of acts as using, like, having the effect of, like, a map or the compass or the blue map. I don't really like it as much as the Book of Shadows, though, which gives you temporary invincibility, as the name... sort of says over there. Not gonna open the other door because it's just going to be a shop and we have no coins. But yeah, temporary invincibility, pretty good, because as you can see, it recharges in 3 rooms time, and it gives us a shield around us for a while, which is pretty good at making us not take the damage. And I'm gonna use it probably on this boss eventually when he starts zooming towards over here, and you can sort of see what it's like. We have a little bubble around us, and this one actually lasts quite a while. Compared to some of the other shield effects. Obviously, it starts blinking after a while, and then we have to be a little bit careful here, but it's pretty good. It's not bad at all, in my opinion. I quite like it, and it's definitely a lot better than nothing at all, so we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna take that Book of Shadows and go with it, and hope that we're gonna get something cool over here. Would be nice if this little dingle-dangle over here decides to drop a soul heart, but I'm not gonna be betting on it. But there's a chance that we're gonna get Mr. Squeezy, so... if we get Mr. Squeezy, that is 2 soul hearts for us. There's probably other items as well. Also, we have the dead bird because we're Eve. Eve just starts off with the dead bird. And we can sort of lure it into Dingle Dangle over there and deal a little bit of extra damage. And we got Pageant Boy, which is coins. You can actually get, like, nickels and dimes and stuff out of that as well, but we didn't. And there you go. I'm actually going to go back from a shop, believe it or not, which seems bad. And it sort of is. It's kind of betting on luck. But I'm kind of hoping we can get a bomb out of this. And we did not get a bomb out of this. Alright, cool. In that case, I'm just going to put 3 coins in here. And level up our store until level 2. So at least future stores are going to be a little bit better now. Probably should have done that a little bit later on account that we now have exactly enough coins not to get an arcade room in the next floor. But... you know, I just wanted to get it to 100, and that's all I cared about at the time, and it was important to me, and it's probably important to someone else out there as well. So, be grateful. Curse of the Unknown. means we can't see our health, so you have to be at least a little bit careful, but once, well, obviously I'd rather just not take any damage here, but if we suddenly turn into a big black demon thing, then we know that we need to be a little bit careful, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Although, I kind of wouldn't mind it simultaneously. If we can, I was just going to say, if we can get an arcade room, then I'll definitely just lower my health to 1. But then I remember that I literally just said we don't have enough coins to spawn the arcade room on this floor. So it's going to be fairly unlikely. But the arcade room on the next floor, who knows? Maybe we could just get a devil deal and use up our hearts that way. But we'll see, I suppose. Would be nice if we can get another key, though. And we have none available to us right now, but... Oh, wait, we have a bomb. That's actually quite nice, because then I can blow out this tinted rock. And get ourselves a chest. Wonderful. Just what we needed. The one thing which we cannot actually interact with right now. Thank you, tinted rock, for making my day. But who knows, maybe we can get an infinite amount of keys. Maybe we can get a golden key on this floor. That would be nice. That would be fun. That would really help me out right now, because then I would cautiously and haphazardly and whatnot, and other words which mean the exact opposite of each other. I could just open up that chest and be like, yo, there's like a million items in here, that's great. But maybe not. Maybe if we can get another bomb for that tinted rock over there, but we will see. There we go. Maybe this will contain something good. Ah, that's better. We got ourselves a soul heart. So now we're 2 red hearts, 1 soul heart. We just need to be a little bit careful that we actually remember how much health we have in case we want to do weird things, but it's all going good right now. Don't really know how we managed to avoid that spider just now, but fair enough. Just gonna destroy these peeps because I feel like it. Honestly, that's pretty much my main reasoning, and I think that's a good enough reason to do something. So there we go. That's not a great room. That's not a room I want at all, but at least we can immediately leave it. And another tinted rock. There's a lot of these this floor. Would be nice if any of them contain keys, and if we can get another bomb to open this particular tinted rock. And I kind of wish I didn't open my shop now, but simultaneously we did level it up, so we should at least be a little bit happy. And I am currently at least a little bit happy, so all in all, things are pretty great. Going to destroy that and then immediately leave because that fly gets scary. But who knows, maybe we can get a key somewhere ever. Or maybe we can get more coins. That is similar, but not quite the same, on account that they're different items, but technically both consumables, so I can see why the game would be confused when I ask for a key and simply receive a coin instead. But here we receive absolutely nothing, so I think the game is tired of putting up with my nonsense and it's just decided to leave me alone. And has probably removed all items from the game, is my logical assessment from my current situation. But perhaps we're gonna get key or bomb. Hey, that's good. Means we can go... Oh, I guess we might as well just blow up this one. Will this hit it? I'm pretty sure it will, but I'm just gonna hope. That actually missed the tinted rock and also didn't open a secret room. So all in all, that was that was not the best move. I have made better moves in my life, but you know, you live and learn or whatever. Maybe we can get a matchbook from this boss and get some bombs to use on that tinted rock and the one that was in front of the item room. Maybe we can get ourselves a Mr. Squeezy and squeeze out some more blue hearts, and maybe the devil deal's gonna give us a roller coaster ride of emotions in terms of what items we're gonna get. Either way, we're just gonna try and survive. That's all I care about. I don't care about all these things like tinted rocks and items and survival, as long as we survive. So I guess I care about one of those things. Gonna use that because I wear a lot of tears and I got scared, but it's a fair place to use it anyway. There's a lot of tears coming out of this guy, and he can get pretty scary. Especially when you're just right next to him and tears are just everywhere. But we win, he loses, and I'm happy. Get ourselves no keys or bombs, so that's good. Get ourselves a little bit of damage, and also some black hearts. And we got the Horror Babylon effect, which means we're all scary demon person now. And we're just gonna go to the next floor and account that we can't really do much here now. But hey, at least we got the Horror Babylon effect, and the mark is gonna give us some extra damage as well, so all in all, our damage is indeed a lot improved since the previous experience of damageness. So all in all, we should be a little bit happy. Plus our tears look really cool right now, like the poison effect alongside red tears Makes them kind of look like bowling balls that we're shooting over here. And I like the idea of shooting bowling balls out of my eyes, personally. That's something I would like to do in real life. But instead I have to simulate it through the magic of video games. And now we're fighting Pride. Yeah, our damage is actually pretty okay right now. I'm pretty happy with our damage situation, given how fast that person died. Credit card, that's interesting. I guess we're going to the shop. I don't actually remember how this worked, because I don't think I've ever actually gotten the credit card, but I think I sort of remember how it worked. I think you just use it at, like, the item room, and then things don't cost anything. Or the shop, rather. But I don't remember if you can use it in the Devil Deal. And I'm probably going to value that more than the shop items, honestly, but I'm tempted to use it on the next Devil Deal we get instead of a shop. It's not like, okay, I was just gonna say, we're not gonna get a key ever, but here we are. But I'd rather use it on my item room anyway, so I think, unless we get another key, I'm probably just gonna try to use this at my Devil Deal and hope. We're getting a lot of soul hearts at least, so that's kind of nice, but yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do in my life, but at least this item from my item room is going to make my choices a lot easier. Ah, that's not bad, actually. Makes our tiers go a little bit slower, but they also go through enemies now, and sadly that means that we cannot really knock them back anymore. And we also don't have the nice range, but they deal a lot of damage, so that's good. Range down, good! Just what I wanted with this particular effect. So now we're just gonna have to hope that enemies don't spawn too far away, because that could actually lead to some problems, but it probably won't matter too much. We still have no keys, so I'm just gonna hope we're actually gonna get a Devil Deal on this floor as well. That would be nice. Because I am actually really curious if that actually works with the credit card. Emperor card, not gonna take that, because I value this over it. But yeah, we'll see about that, I suppose. It might just be a waste of a credit card. That's what we're gonna call it now, but you know, you gotta test these things. And with that, I mean, you should probably just look it up if you're, like, playing yourself. But I can't be bothered, so we're just gonna... Where is he shooting at? We're just gonna stand right next to him with our lovely Book of Shadows and just shoot him to death without having to worry about all these explosives around us. Probably should have used it a little bit later, but oh well. No Devil Deal, but that's fine. And we're just gonna keep going. I don't think we really missed anything that floor. We pretty much explored the entire thing. And we got ourselves some extra damage, so that's good. We're gonna be gambling at this little guy for a while. Try to get some keys, maybe. I took damage from the single, like, easiest thing not to take damage from, so all in all going pretty well. Actually just gonna blow these two up and hope we can get something cool out of that. We got keys, never mind, leaving. And health up, sure, that's... I'll just not pick up that half a heart, actually, because I'd rather have the Whore of Babylon effect active constantly than having slightly more health that we're not really using anyway because of the large amount of soul hearts we have, so probably shouldn't have picked that up, but too late now. Alright. Was kind of hoping for something a little bit better here, but it's too late for that now. We're just going to open that. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm just going to take that, use it, and have a whole bunch of flies fly into that little guy over there. We're probably going to have to fight the Peep now, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's always the same boss, so you can kind of predict it, but I always forget what it actually is. So my predictions are sometimes a bit wrong. But you know, it's fun to predict when you forget what it is you're actually thinking. So yeah, it makes the predictions more exciting, at least for me. Everyone else on the internet's just gonna be cynical and say I'm wrong, but I will be here very happily proclaiming my potential truths. And this time I was right anyway, so who cares? Let's stop taking damage from nonsensical things. This is getting a little bit silly how much damage we're currently taking. Given that this is not the hardest boss in the game, I'm just gonna say. Gonna leave Guppy's head over there. Hopefully we're gonna get 2 more Guppy pieces later on, but again, I'd rather have my Book of Shadows. I quite like the Book of Shadows personally, but... God, the frame rate here is weird. It looked like it was like stuttering for a bit, but it wasn't. My frame rate was consistently 60, so I'm not really sure what was going on there, but it was weird. Can we get a Devil Deal? We got a soul heart at least, so that's good. Explosive boom booms. And another health up. Alright. I guess we are not gonna get the Whore of Babylon effect back any day, but maybe we can get a Devil Deal. Like now I don't even really wanna use the credit card on my devil deal anymore because we have so many health containers that I actually don't even want, because I want to have soul hearts instead of red hearts with this particular character. Like the one character where I don't actually want this, and it happens. Everything dies. And we unlocked the Necronomicon for using a whole bunch of death cards all over the place. But yeah, it makes this room a little bit quicker. Usually big rooms like this is a pretty good place to use a death card in general. And it worked out. It worked out pretty well. So I think I'm actually just going to open this and use the oh god, what? I don't even want to use the credit card on this nonsense right here. This is just junk. But I guess I could use it for soul harvest. It seems like a waste. Whatever, using it. And, oh, everything is free when you do that. I didn't actually know that. Alright, cool. I thought you just got one of the items, not, like, I thought that was the thing, oh, wait, I'm thinking of store credit. Like, there is also an item called store credit, which I guess might actually be a trinket. And I'm not sure if that's an unlockable either, but that way you can just pick, like, everything is just set to 0 in terms of price, and that's what I was thinking of. But I guess the credit card is actually great. I don't think I've ever gotten the credit card then, like, ever. Because I genuinely don't remember ever doing that at all. So hooray for my first use of the credit card basically being wasted away. But, you know, we're learning. We're learning new things as we progress through the game. But now I'm super, like, this might actually work for devil deals though, and I'm super curious about that now, because devil deals sort of work the same way as shops in a way, on account that you're using currency to buy things. Gertie. If Gertie can give us a devil deal, and if that devil deal can give us flying, I'm going to be a very happy boy. So I'm hoping today is the day that I'm going to become a very happy boy indeed, because flying would be pretty good, and also I would be able to get that black heart that we left behind, because it was surrounded by a whole bunch of indestructible rocks, but flying would allow us to pick it up, you see. That would be good. I'm tempted to just use my Book of Shadows, but simultaneously, this is not a hard boss, especially when my tears are going through things anyway. Like, they're just piercing through the enemies we're fighting over here, so we might as well just not use our Book of Shadows at all. Although it does mean we can hug Gertie, and Gertie seems like the kind of person who wouldn't have a negative effect from being hugged every now and then, so, you know, choices. I gotta think about these things. They're important choices I'm making here. Do I hug Gertie or not? It's too late now. He's gone now. Devil deal, and we got tears up, so that's good. Yeah, I'm actually gonna, well, our tears went up a lot. I'm actually gonna take both of these because I want my health to be 1. I don't want heart containers. I just want to go. I just want to keep going. We're in the depths. How fast are we going right now? I'm not actually sure. I'm sort of skipping a lot of the stuff. There's no way we're gonna get there in 20 minutes, I don't think, but oh well. That's fine. At least we got some pretty good items right now. Are tears going over things? I guess they are. I don't know what item does that, but I guess we have something that does it, so that's good. I'm liking it. Give me something good, please. That is spiders and flies, but maybe the chest is... Alright, that was pointless, but hey, at least we took a whole bunch of damage there for no reason, so all in all, that's good. In a submarine world where everything's far under the sea and no one really knows what's going on anymore. I don't know why I said submarine. It kind of destroys my thing. Cancer gives you increased tears, and I kind of prefer that over red hearts right now on account that we don't use red hearts right now. Kind of wish... Oh, I guess I could just stand over here thinking about it. This would work. There we go. Then we don't have to be next to those scary, invisible becoming enemies. And then we can just blow it up afterwards. We're shooting a lot of tears right now, at least, so that's fun. I'm enjoying that quite immensely. Can we get some stuff? Can we get some things? Nothing at all, just enemies. Thank you, game. Yeah, at least like we're sort of becoming a sort of minigun for tears, and we're taking a lot of unnecessary damage again. So, all in all, it's gone pretty great. Can we get an item room? Oh, they shoot tears. Wasn't ready for that at all. I didn't think they were the type to do that, but I just misread their championess, I suppose. That's not so great, actually. Our health is pretty horrible currently, and I kind of wish it wasn't, obviously. But at least we're getting an easy room. We just got to make sure we don't get hit by these fires. But other than that, we got a whole bunch of not so much scary going on. Kind of wish I had some bombs now, though. Kind of wish I didn't use those bombs in the room where we got nothing for them. But at least we got 1 bomb over there, so... We can at least destroy 4 skulls, get ourselves a 2 of spades, which gives us 3 more keys. Because I very briefly forgot what spades was, and that it's not clubs, which gives us bombs, so good stuff. But at least we got a lot of keys now, I suppose. There we go. Everything dies because I'm bad. Oh, God. We are getting low on health at this rate. But, oh, good. We have a curse as well. Sister Maggie. Oh, that one actually does shoot. I was thinking of a different one which drops hearts all over the place. Just took some damage from spikes, which were not moving, but they were still pretty spooky. Are you... What is that right there? 4 enemies. Are you kidding me? I guess I'm going to the store and seeing if there's anything in here, because this is not working out for me right now. Invisible, nothing. Just question mark, which I can't afford. Oh boy. Yeah, we are gonna have to play it a little bit safer than we are doing currently, because I am low on health. And I am not doing great right now. At least we're getting a lot of rooms with spikes, which I have shown that I am very good at not hitting those. Flying would be great. Maybe that trinket, which makes us like immune to spikes, that would be good as well. Maybe some more bombs. There we go. Are any of these tinted? Are any of you interested in giving me the health? No? Okay then. In that case, I'll be a little bit more careful from now on. Because I'm slightly scared. But that's fine. I've never needed health to survive. I've always had enough. Maybe this will be the first run where I actually die because of my incompetence. Because man, we are getting hit all over the place. You're getting to the point where we are at our red heart containers. And we only have one of those. That's no good. I don't want to be there. That's a terrible place to be. At least now we get to fight some of these ghosts which appear randomly. So that's nice. Can we get... do I want that? How fast do we shoot without thingy? Slower. I guess I'll take this. Tempted to run back to the skulls, but simultaneously I feel like in my current state, I'm probably just going to run into every spike in the world. More enemies. Just no hearts from these skulls at all. Haven't gotten a single heart from the blue fires either. Like, it's been really unlucky with what we're getting from these guys. But whatever, I guess. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Deal with it and move on. Otherwise, we're just dead. So that's no good. Maybe we can get a dead cat out of a devil deal, which we could get, even though we got one in the previous floor, I think. Maybe peeps. 2 peeps. Great. Sure. Why not? Let's just hide behind these rocks and hope that they decide to play nice. Just gonna kill one at a time. And we're at red hearts now because I'm bad. I'm just not doing it very well. But we do have the ball of bandages, so we're gonna be able to deal a lot of damage with that as well. Like the ball of bandages and the cube of meat are actually pretty good at dealing damage to enemies. And we got ourselves a health up, so... It's not technically the end of the world, it's just very, very close to it right now. Do I want that chest? I'm actually considering this right here. I'm just gonna take it and see what's inside. We got a key and a coin. But at least it's gonna like recharge a bit of our Book of Shadows as well, which was kind of my main idea about this entire plan. Tempted to get grabbed, but simultaneously we could get a nice pickup from killing all these guys here, so, you know, it's worth trying. Plus red heart damage doesn't matter anymore right now because we've already seen that there's no devil deal here, so good stuff. Well, there probably is a devil deal, just didn't open. Deep sighs. So, what are we gonna do? There's really nothing left to explore. There's a chest over here, but that's blah. Well, I could get that actually. Oh god, I forgot about that little thing happening when you actually turn into the thing. When you actually trigger the Horror of Babylon effect through damage rather than... losing your heart containers. There we go. Those are the words that make a sentence. I was also sort of hoping that doing that would maybe drop a soul heart from the what's it? The thing that makes me drop things when I take damage. But it didn't. So we're just gonna break these. Maybe there's a black heart inside one of these. So far, no. But we got a full card. Pretty similar. We can destroy 4 skulls like this. Should have done that previously. 1 black heart. So, let's see. There's 1 red heart over there. And there's a whole bunch of red hearts over here. So I'm actually going to deliberately take damage here. Continuously get this stupid effect to happen. But that's just the downside of this. We're just going to try and spawn some soul hearts using the Gimp mask or whatever it's called in this game. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that one more time, I think. Yeah. And the answer is no. No soul hearts for us. Coolio. And I picked up the black heart, even though I forgot that that red heart was in the top right there as well, so that was kind of a waste. So, right now, kinda hoping, Seed, kinda hoping that... Was that even visible? Yeah, it was, like, barely. Like, I'm kinda hoping we're gonna get something good in our next floor, because I'm a little bit worried about our current life situation. On account that we took a lot of damage. A lot of unnecessary damage taken in that floor, so... Sometimes you just don't play very good, and today is one of them days. At least we're in the depths now and not in the Necronopolis in this, so that's kind of good, I suppose. That's not bad. These are purple flames rather than blue ones, and that means that they, for one, require explosions, and for two, they can shoot tears, kind of like these slightly red flames. So you gotta be a little bit careful with that. Gotta be a little bit careful with this as well. Also, it was nice that that one flame decided to completely obscure that one heart, so that's nice as well. All around pretty nice of the flames. Also pretty nice that that one guy decided to open up in that trail of blood that my baby is leaving behind, so that was not so bad. Do I want to risk this? I kind of do. I can't do it on the way back because it's depths too, and then the door closes behind us. Everything's horrible. Can we get a bomb? That would be nice. Can we get a whole bunch of bombs? If we could get a whole bunch of bombs, like 5 from this item room maybe. That would be great. That would just be the bees. The bees, that's not bombs, but that is a lot of health, so... Overall, not too bad. Plus, now when we get hit, we get the wafer effect, so that is also not bad. So that could have definitely been a lot worse. I'm actually going to get some coins over here. What a horrible night to have a curse. And I'm going to put my hearts at that much, because that means that I'll have my Horror Babylon effect. Can I get this so hard without taking damage? There we go. That was questionable at best, but it worked out. And 2 pills. Telepills, which take us to our shop, apparently, which is over here, apparently. We got a soul heart from that. Alright, sure. And that item's kind of useless, but oh well. Oh, God. I kind of want to... get that judgment card back, but simultaneously I don't I don't really want to take more damage just for a judgment card, given that we don't really have that much money anyway, so it's like questionable choices to say the least. I think I'm just gonna go to here. We got the item room, we got the shop, and none of them were really that great. We don't have any bombs, which is kind of sad. Is there a tinted rock in this room? Can't really tell. If there was a tinted rock, then I would be able to destroy it with Mom's foot, obviously. Didn't really intend to get hit there, but lately I'm just not fighting this boss very well. But we're dealing a lot of damage right now, so all in all it went pretty okay. I mean, this is kind of fun, but it makes our tears, like, it shoots a lot slower now, but it does make him wiggle waggle. And that is also a pretty important aspect to consider. I'm actually going to teleport out. I'm going to teleport out and try to get some bombs. Oh, and actually go inside here, whatever this is. I mean, it's time to jump around. That's pretty important. And I'm just going to use the... Do I want to use this anywhere? Can I use this here? I can actually use this here, so I guess I'll use it here to open up this chest. Was kind of hoping for something a little bit better, but at least we got bombs out of that. Get the Book of Shadows and leave again. At least we got something out of that. And also, the jump thing is over there, so if we actually do need something from this floor where we need to jump towards, then we have the option to do so. Oh god, that's theirs. I can never tell if it's theirs or mine, even though theirs is clearly blinking everywhere, but I made a mistake. I made a mistake, and I got punished for doing so. That's not really interesting. There was a arcade room in this floor, wasn't there? Yeah. I think I'll go to my arcade room and put everything in that fortune-telling machine in just a moment. Because that doesn't seem like a very bad idea. That seems like the kind of place where I would spend all of my money. God, I'm tempted to actually go back for that jumping thing and just get all those golden chests all over the place. Because maybe we can get like a Mask of Infamy Maybe we can get some more soul hearts. Maybe we can get something cool. I don't know, you know? Actually going to get... questionable decisions at best, but when it works, it gives you things. So, you know, it's a good idea in the end. Please don't kill me. Do I want this trinket thing, actually? What's the thing to consider? Health up? That's not bad. Like, do I want this trinket item? Because there was a... there's the wiggle worm. And I do like the wiggle worm a lot. But, I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. Who cares about strategy when you can just put everything inside a thing or whatever? Let's... yeah. I think I'm gonna run back in just a second to... thingy the thing. To get my jumping ability back. There we go. Oh, we actually got the soul heart from that as well. Because of that wonderful mask. And we're gonna see if we can get maybe a cool trinket from this thing. Maybe a soul heart or some such. Maybe anything. Anything? Wow. That's just rude. But whatever, I guess. We're gonna go on walkabout. And we're gonna walk... Well, first we're gonna go south. We're not gonna go south first. We're gonna go south first because we still have our Book of Shadows available. That's a great chest. I don't care enough. But there's a lot of gold chests here, and I kind of want to open a lot of those. So I do feel like now is the time to put this baby into full force. Get ourselves some cool loots. Pick up that heart over there so we can use it on our gambly gambles. Can we please just a little bit less? Just there we go. Another heart, and the door closes, so you can definitely see how that works as well. And we can get out eventually. It's pretty difficult, but it's a possibility that we can explore. Didn't mean to open that, but sure. Definitely taking that, though. Can we open these with the lockpick? Nope. But that's fine. We're not going to see any more locked doors from this point, most likely anyway, so it's like whatever. And we're going to go back and get back our Book of Shadows, because quite honestly, it's the only thing I care about on this entire floor. It's just a really good item. That temporary invincibility is going to save our lives, I tells you. That's how it's gonna be. Anything? We're just really unlucky with those fires right now, though. I don't really remember where we got all these other soul hearts from, but man, these fires are not giving us the soul hearts we deserve. Makes me angry. Very upset. What a horrible night to have a curse. Can we get something cool? We got another soul heart from that, at least, so that's cool. And give up. Take your medicine. Thank you, mystical machine. I'm actually going to use my Book of Shadows on this. Yeah. Because then you can actually just run into it for a while. And with some luck, this might actually unlock some stuff. Maybe make it explode. Blood bag is buried in the basement. That means that we can now get a blood bag whenever it explodes like this. And that's actually not a bad item either, because it like heals you up for a whole bunch. And gives you an extra heart container as well. This thing, though. We got nothing. We didn't win anything a single time. We just got fortunes that were all bad. Which is typical, I suppose, but at least we could get a little bit more lucky from that old nonsense. Meh, I say. Strength, I'll take that. I'll not take the wiggle worm. I do value the lockpick slightly over the wiggle worm, unfortunately. With some luck, we might actually see some golden chests. With some luck, we might actually get Guppy's tail. That would actually be a pretty useful item right now. Because that would increase the chance of golden chests spawning. And with that lockpick, it becomes quite valuable. It would be good if I stopped taking damage from every enemy in the game, like I've been doing this entire run. And I think after this run, it's probably a good time to take a break of this game. For a while in general, at least for today, because man, it's not working out. Why is the door still closed? Jeez. What is going on in this world that we're living in right now? Everything's backwards. Nothing's working as I am expecting it to. And everything's trying to kill me all the time. This is a very violent game, and I'm getting very angry at everything. And everything's red, and I somehow have to pay attention to everything that hangs out here. Also, someone sort of explained these rocks to me, but I sort of forgot. But thanks. I do read the comments. I just forget them a lot as well. But eventually I'll actually remember how these things work, and I'll actually like hit the right things. Apparently you can get like certain items from some of these rocks as well when you blow them up. Kind of like with the ghost baby from the skulls. But again, I sort of forgot which ones I have to break and which ones are bad and which ones are good. So instead, we're just going to run around with a whole bunch of green bowling ball tears and instead just destroy everyone. Which will probably work out quite well as well. We don't really have a very good way of damaging our friend. Although we do have like our blood baby, I suppose. So we can just sort of lure it in there. We can also just hit it with our bandage ball thing. So that's also a choice we could have made. But instead, I elected to go for blood. Because at least now we finally get to have a decent use for that headless baby thing. So that's pretty nice. The bloat! How nice! Shoot your lasers at me. I kind of was using that as a taunt, and I hoped that you would miss instead, but you did not. And that makes me rather sad. At least we got a damage up and a devil deal. And a goat head. So we could at least go to Satan with this wonderful build. We unlock Krampus, which is not really anything I want, but we unlocked it. So that's nice, I suppose. Do I even want to explore the rest of this floor? I think I just want to go. I'm not even sure if I'm going to kill Satan on this run, honestly, because I'm just taking so much damage. So it might just be a good idea to just not. For once, just keep Satan alive. Just try to keep Satan nice and alive for a change, because I'm just getting myself trapped everywhere. This is a really big room, and I still managed to get entangled in a web of enemies right there. And it's like, I don't know, man. Today is just not a good day for the Isaacs. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just hit like a point where it's like, whoop. There went all of those prospects and dreams. And right now, I'm feeling like my dreams are being anti-prospected. That's how I'm feeling. Can we hit both of these enemies with their single line of tears? Yeah, we can actually. Gotta be a little bit careful though, but at least we can magically shoot tears over rocks for some reason. So, you know, we got that going for us. And who knows, maybe this chest is going to contain magic. It's got a lot of coins in it, so that's nice. Okay. Are any of you tinted? Do any of you have a little X on top of you? I would like to see your tiny X, so you may give me the soul hearts and the cool things. I do not see it. You are lucky this day. You will not be blown up, but I am very disappointed in all of you. Very disappointed in all of these little rocks over here. We're fighting some sort of... Alright, cool. It was Pin that we were fighting. He was on top of us immediately, because that's how we roll now, I guess. This is a really awkward place for Pin, though. What is this room? At least we got a soul heart from that chest, but man. So we haven't seen one of those yet, I guess. That heals up all your red hearts, which is not actually something I currently wanted. So that's good. I was actively trying to avoid red hearts, so happy about that. It was good. It's just going so great. It was just going so great. Like, I'm pretty sure these ones have the potential of giving you cool stuff. Oh, look at that. We actually got cool stuff. And you got a damage up from that. That was just random, but sure. Look at how big our tears are right now. And they're all green. They're no longer cannonballs or bowling balls or whatever I called them previously, but they are nice and like big now, so that's cool. And I think I'm just gonna kill Mom and leave it at that. That seems like a good plan. Use our strength card right there. Dealing a lot of damage, so that's good. And this seems like a good time to use my Book of Shadows. Actually gonna use a bomb here as well, and it gets thrown away by all those tears, but you know, worth the shot. And yeah, I think today is just one of those days where I'm like, you know what, Satan? You're lucky today. We're just gonna play cool. Boom. God, I forgot that item even existed. That's roughly the effect of the item as well. But yeah, we unlocked the crow baby and the experimental treatment. All the babies we're unlocking, by the way, are for like local multiplayer, which you're probably never gonna see because I don't know a single person that actually enjoys playing this game locally. So there you go. that was that. We killed a lot of things. We didn't kill Satan this run, but we got another mom kill for our little stat sheet over here. So that's good, I suppose. And it just puts us ever so closer to unlocking this row of endings in its entirety. So, you know, we're getting closer. Eventually, we're gonna have to kill Satan with every character again anyway. So I'm not really bothered that we didn't kill him this time with Eve. But yeah, I'm just not playing very well today, and I'm willing to do that at a later time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and next time we play, hopefully I'll play a little bit better. And have a good day to you all, and bye-bye.